Welcome to the Edge of Greatness podcast.
And that's a character, and that's a character thing.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think that's a big part of this is building character in our athletes. So how do you go about helping your athletes not let their talent outrun their character?
Yeah. And so this is really at the heart of all the work that I do, from our curriculum with 2 words, character development, which is my company. And we create and produce a video-based character and leadership curriculum for athletes and coaches through my speaking and now through the book. At the heart of it is we want to help athletes build an ethos to help them connect the dots between sports and life, because athletes understand, by and large, the importance of hard work and discipline and work ethic and setting a goal and working to, and they get how that helps them be successful on the field. My goal, what drives me every day, is I want to help them connect those dots between sports and life and go, if you take those same skill sets, that same discipline, that same work ethic, that same goal setting, if you take that same practice and now apply it in the classroom, now all of a sudden, right, instead of dominating the field, you're dominating chemistry. Or if you apply it in the hallway, instead of just dominating in the weight room, now you're dominating in and making an influence and an impact on your campus. If you apply it at the house, all of a sudden you can be successful anywhere you go, because the truth of the matter is sports will end one day, whether it's in middle school or high school or college or in the pros, right? NFL stands for not for long. Like, the day will come that your sports career ends. And if you only learn the short shelf life skill sets, those things that expire once you stop playing the game, then you've spent your life building talent on a kid's game. But if while you play the game, you learn the long shelf life skill sets, the things that take zero talent, but will make your talent better. And what happens is you get years upon years of reps at these things that will set you up to be a great student, a great person, a great business person, a great leader. And oh, by the way, they make you a better teammate. They help you win in the present, and they help you win in the future. Because when I ask students, hey, if you could build the perfect teammate, what would you say? They say things like, well, they'd be hardworking and dependable and respectable, and they'd be committed, and they'd be trustworthy. And they list all of these things. And the things they list almost always have nothing to do with talent. And they have everything to do with character. Because they really, if I can't trust you, I don't really care how talented you are. If you're going to be selfish, I don't really care how fast you are, because we would rather have someone that is slower but selfless, someone that is faster and selfish. There's just this intuitive thing in them. And so the sense that these zero talent skills, when you have them, they make you the teammate that you want, and they will make your abilities better. Because when you have integrity, there's no skipping reps in the weight room. When who you are is a hard worker, when I have a great work ethic, well, then I don't have to be motivated or yelled at or coerced to go and push myself or to handle business on the weekend. I don't have to have somebody watching over me to do right when I have integrity, because that's who I am. And so now the things that I do, they're made better because I get in there and I'm competitive. And like, I'm gonna look and be like, hey man, Charles got 3 plates on the bar. Like, I'm gonna put 3 plates in a 2.5. Just because, like, hey, I'm competitive, I'm gonna get to algebra, and like, hey, I'm gonna take better notes than you. I'll bet you 3 cosmic brownies I can take better notes than you. And it's not that I'm competing because my ego needs me to be better than you. I'm competing because I actually care about you, because I know that when I give my best, it'll make your best better, and when you give your best, it'll make my best better. And that is a character thing. And when we have that, well, it makes you a better teammate now, and it sets you up to be successful in the game of life.
Thank you for joining us today on the Edge of Greatness podcast. If you haven't yet, please take a minute now to subscribe and review our show. Join us again next week as we continue to dig deeper into the key components of greatness. The path to greatness is never linear, so remember to keep pursuing greatness no matter what. Keep stretching your abilities, reach for the stars, and fall flat on your face. But remember, no matter what happens, whenever we fall, always get up. Until next time, I'm Charles Schultz, and this was the Edge of Greatness podcast.